let's get going. Hello everybody, I'm just going to double check everything is working fine. Looks like it is. Glorious, let's get going. How are we all doing? Hello Smaug, the monster is here, Berenson is here, and Daniel is here as well, and a few others. And yeah, we're back on Subnautica today, and we are going to head back down to the lava zone. Now, actually, I shall take Sea Slug the Third back to base, because there have been some changes made to Sea Slug in this iteration. So Sea Slug the Third comes with a bit more equipment than Sea Slug the Second. Where is the... There it is. So, Sea Slug the Third now has lasers to dissuade warpers from getting too close. Has armored reinforcement, has a claw arm to punch stuff and pick up stuff without me having to leave the craft, as well as the usual refinements we had the last time. There's also been a few changes to the Cyclops.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
So,
All systems online.
We now have an automated fire suppression system for the Cyclops. We have a first aid kit in here, as well as plenty of emergency supplies ready to go. We also I refilled up all the food, including new sweet fruit jam.
Seek fluid intake.
The drones or decoys are ready to go. And you may notice we are now fully ion power celled up. We have 6 fully fledged ion power cells. We have the self-defense system installed as well. And on top of the self-defense system, we also have an auto-parasite remover to hopefully protect us from those annoying parasitical lavas. So we are pretty much fully prepped for our expedition. We also got, I did some tidying up down here, so all of our tools will be located here now, including tablets.
Welcome aboard,
In fact,
Captain.
before we go, I just want to make sure that there are no tablets here. No, there are no tablets in here. No. Okay. Let's get plenty of food, and I'm gonna food and drink myself up before we go.
Vital signs stabilizing.
There we go. Hello, 29. I'm just going to have another quick gulp of cardamom tea. Thermal reactor module requires kyanite, so we need to go down to the lava zone for us to get the stuff to make the thermal reactor. Interestingly, I would also like to point out to folks, there has been the addition of the beluga mod. I tried it out myself this week, and none of the bugs that I've seen reported on it I've suffered from. So the beluga is now in game as well. So we can work our way towards building that. So let's get going. Let's grab Sea Slug the Third. I also built, at great cost of resources, a nuclear battery for Sea Slug the Third, to give him a bit more range and to be able to use the shields for longer. So hopefully We are all prepared.
Engine powering up.
So to which Lost River entrance are we heading? I am thinking we'll go the conventional way through the Grand Reef. Will it avenge the fallen sea slugs? Well, let's hope it does avenge. So, we need to go through the Grand Reef first. Which I believe is down there. We will not let another sea slug die. Hopefully not. Okay, I think it's diving time. Now, I can't completely 100% remember the way. I think it hits... Is it through this tunnel here? I think it is.
A hit slow.
Just take it nice and slow. This looks like a bit of a dead end. Oh, hello. I think it's this way. Oh, the self-protection system just went off. At least I know it's working. Yeah, there's the tunnel. Now, I also want to make sure we can grab some materials while we're here. So I'm going to grab the sea moth and see what's under this brine. Hello, Dino Army.
All systems online.
I thought the armored suit and the armored suit was supposed to defend against the brine. Hang on. Okay, the armored suit doesn't protect you from the sea brine? I am surprised. Oh, it's fish, King Giga. Like, any fish will automatically bash it around. Okay, let's make the look around fairly quick. We have auto repair with the Cyclops, so I wonder if I put the shields up. I wonder if I raise the shields, will that protect the oh, it does. What is this? Is this nickel ore? Right. Definitely want this. I love the discussion going on in chat at the moment about Truodon. There was the discovery of a Truodontid last week, I think it was. But yes, Truodon itself is generally considered a dubious, what they call a dubious taxon these days. Just want to move the Cyclops a little further forward.
Captain, all systems online.
Sorry, I'm just keeping up with the chat. Now, I think we're going to leave the lighting. I find the floodlights of the Cyclops to be pretty bad. Sometimes I think it's easier to just not have them turned on and to just go based off the bioluminescence of the area. Is it? Which way do we have to go from here? I think it's dead ahead, isn't it? The Jurassic Park the game Truodon is very cool though. This just ends in a dead end, doesn't it? Yes, it does. It's the other way. Oh. Right, let's go and have a look at what's underneath.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
Doesn't look like there's very much under here. Titanium. We're actually pretty full up on the titanium at the moment, back at base. That being said, maybe we should grab it while we're here. My reaction to when my friend asked me, a major in taxonomy, what genus dogs are from. See, I'm renowned for getting genus and species confused myself. Like, people have commented on my videos about it. Because technically the animals in Jurassic World Evolution 2 are not species, they are genesis of animal. And the exact species of each genus that we have isn't actually made clear to us, although I think some of them it's fairly obvious. And some only have one species anyway, like there's only one species of Acrocanthosaurus, for example. Power draining a fair amount, but power is easily gathered. I'm actually, funny you should mention bearded dragons. I talk about those in the video that's queued for release not next week but the week after. I'm 2 weeks ahead of my videos, which is a first. Next week's video is all made and ready to go. Right, or talking about it's another 10 things you might not know about video, so if you want to learn some more about the animals in Jurassic World Evolution 2, then that's the sort of thing you watch. Hello, hello, hello. Look at that. It's my old decoy. Yeah, it wasn't destroyed by the Ghost Leviathan. Although something keeps setting off the self-protection system. What keeps setting that off? I can't see anything around me. Oh, I just landed on the head of the... Do we think the Ghost Leviathan is going to be a danger? Yes, Hello, Saber. I'm just observing the ghost Leviathan, just to make sure that it's not going to come too close. That's close. But he's not angry. Otherwise that would be red. At the moment he seems to be pretty fine.
Engine powering down.
Yeah, he seems to be pretty chill at the moment. Although he... I do love the way these look. Yeah, this is the juvenile one, King Giga. And they're still enormous. Okay, I think we can head out in the Seamoth. He's waiting for the perfect time to attack you like the Xenomorph. The Xenomorph is a dick. Ooh. I want that. Keeping an eye out for any crystalline sulfur. Quartz. It's quite difficult to see through the murk. Lithium. Plenty of lithium here. Ooh. I don't think I scanned these amoebas. Then maybe I did. Return of the Ancients isn't dead. They are allegedly working on porting the mod to version 2.0. I was trying to help Evo with modding Jurassic World Evolution 2 earlier. Not because she's modding the game, but because she wanted to try and take a screenshot or something. And I couldn't get it to work with her until I spoke to Kaya Denick, and he told me about that weird problem that Jurassic World... Well, not problem, but this weird optimization that Jurassic World Evolution 2 has. Which means you have to install mods in dependency order. Which I'd never heard about until he told me. Wow, it's bloody dark in here. Gold. But I don't want gold, I want crystalline sulfur. This really is a hospitable place to live. Like, why I do wonder what evolutionary reason the ghost leviathans have to live down here, you know. Shields up. Ow. Let me scan the mesmer. Thank you. You're getting scanned. Aha! We scanned the juvenile. Is it legal to colonize the ocean? I don't think it's illegal to colonize it. Oh, is that uraninite there? Actually want that. Okay, back to Cyclops, I think. Hello, Turbo. Oops.
Captain, systems online. Engine powering up.
Right. Let's continue on, but I am going to put it in
Rig for silent
Seek
run.
fluid intake.
silent running. Unping, so we know where we're going. Why don't you swim back to the main cavern, Ghost? Oh, that might have been a bit too narrow. Nuclear reactor module depleted. Where is Mr. Ghosty? I think we're safe. I need something to eat and something to drink.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Hello, Sam.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
And I'm not a sailor.
All systems
Technically,
online.
I'm a submariner. No, leave me alone. I only want to have an investigation around your suit. Okay, titanium. Is that crystalline silver there? It is. Pick it up. Quartz, I've got plenty. You better not be attacking my Cyclops, dude. Ooh, oh, just dented that a bit. There is another one. I shall pick you up. Lovely. Okay. Quick as you like, Cyclops. Cyclops, not Cyclops. Oh, it had to fire off the self-protection system. Oh, iceberg ahead. Okay. We don't have to worry about that anymore. This area is now relatively safe. I think. This looks rather darker than I remember. Now, if I remember correctly, we've already done the, we went and did that facility, didn't we? I may need the map. Okay, so these are all routes that go up. So I assume we need to go that way. Yes, because there's the blue tree. Blue tree is friendly tree. is so cool though. We're gonna take a moment here. I love this particular location. It's such a cool place.
All systems online.
I love how the Ghost Leviathan egg is like big enough that it would fit inside the Cyclops' hull. Oh, hello. Uraninite. That's gold. Uraninite. I love the fact that the radioactive crystals grow in the nice brine and the sulfur grows in the bad brine. Half expecting a Meg to emerge from the fog. Let's not give them ideas for the next game. Ah, there is no room for it. Looks like we are full up on the old cargo. Just want to see if there's anything better than Uraninite to look for down here, but looks like it's Uraninite all day. Well, at least I know where to go if I need to refuel my nuclear reactor anytime soon. Your frog is watching the stream. Well, hello, Smells Frog. I do want to just free up some space in the sea moth for picking up stuff from the lava zone. Right. Deeper we go. It would be the perfect place to build a base in the Lost River area, at least. You got plenty of uraninite and thermal vents to power the base with. It's a relatively safe zone, quite atmospheric, reasonably large area as well, so reasonably easy to build. Right, here is the way down. I love the fact that Berenzin is being antagonized. Ooh, where are we? And this looks like the is this the inactive lava zone? I think it is. So if we turn, let's just have a look at what's below us. Oh, I see lava. There are two things stuck on the hull.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Right.
All systems online.
I want to see if we can find any kyanite or anything around here. Titanium. Copper. Lead. Oi. Oh, there we go. They just all got shocked off. Okay, I think we can move forwards a little bit more. What? I'm role-playing in my chat. Okay, we're going further down. The amount of animals you have has doubled, Smell.
All systems online.
Be careful you don't get so many you can't look after. I hope that's not damaging my sea moth. Cyclops even. it's not, but I'm just gonna nudge this forward so I'm not melting the ship. There we go.
All systems online.
Now let's see if there's anything interesting to get our hands on down here. Doesn't look it though. It looks like most of this is just metal grinding areas. I don't see anything like kyanite. No. I think we're gonna have to go further down. We're almost at maximum depth though. I've just realized that. We're at 1,200 meters. We've only got another 100 meters of depth that we can go. Let's stick at this depth. I don't see any kyanite anywhere. Oh, hang on, what's that down there? Hang on, what's that? Yeah, chat is very sus right now. I fully agree with you. Smaug?
Calorie intake recommended.
Okay, let's have a look around. More copper. Titanium. Titanium and copper.
Fluid intake.
Copper, titanium. Oh, it was just a little lava thing. I mistook the glow for something else. Oh, it's getting a bit toasty for the sub. Which one's sonar ping? 7. Is it just a straight ahead job? I think it is. And we're at depth 1,225 meters. The lava is too cold. Maybe warm yourself up with some suns. No thank you. Ah, I see a cavern. with big blue sticks. We're 1,210 meters. I believe this is the border to the active lava zone. I'm going to eat some jam.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Oh, that jam was really good, actually. There's a couple more of those bloody things just stick to the hull. They keep sticking. They keep trying to stick to the hull, but the anti-parasite system... Which are the two standout features for Jurassic World 3? Yeah, I'm aware of what you're talking about. I have no idea, and one of the reasons I have no idea is because... Well, the Frontier doesn't exactly have the best reputation when it comes to, like, looking at what the fan base wants and then doing it. So I know the fan base thinks they're gonna... Oh, they clearly want babies and, like, Cenozoic animals. But I'm like... This is Frontier. They have a reputation for not doing what the fan base wants, even when they think they are. So, for all... I think it's likely to be something that's a kind of more outlying, like... placeable deep water and something else. We got quite a lot of kyanite from that. Almost filled up a complete thing with that. Okay, I'm happy with the amount of kyanite that we have. But the upgrade needs a modification station. What are you doing inside my submarine? How peculiar. Anyway, I think we need to get the kyanite back home. I think that's principally, like, our most important task right now. I am, however, going to go and grind out the, last one.
Captain, all systems online.
That's out there. Then we can build, like, the better depth modules for everything. And that'll make us fully safe, he says. Oh no, you don't. Yeah, you go away. I have phasers on my sub now. I saw that Frontier said they were looking at the Reddit to see what people wanted. Yeah, what a lovely place to look for. I mean, that's my other big problem. They're relying on Reddit to direct game development. And I'm like, that is the worst place to look, because the people on Reddit, they're not game designers. They're also, the people on Reddit also tend to be, I've noticed, younger people that want stuff like our own make your own hybrid system stuff. And I'm like, we need... I just think we need a better part of the community. If they just searched up JWE2 or JW3 ideas on YouTube, there's a goldmine. There is. Hell, I mean, most of the ideas I have suggested over the last 3 years, people have mostly agreed with. Right. I think, you know, now that we're carrying a whole bunch of kyanite, which is like the most important resource right now, we need to make it back with the kyanite. That is the most important thing right now. I think this dead thing is actually stuck in the ship. So we need to make it back with the kyanite. I mean, Evo's video got a lot of hate from the community as well because she dared to suggest not launching the game with all 122 species. I mean, personally, I think what that is one of the key problems with what they've done for Jurassic World Evolution 2. By, like, focusing so heavily on making species packs, they've bloated the species roster and also made people, like, assume that the next game is going to launch with that bloated species roster. So if the game doesn't launch with that species roster, they're going to get a huge amount of backlash from the people that want that roster. Well, simultaneously, you've got people like me who are like, can we have some, like, better game mechanics and that before? What was that sticking out of the wall there? Are those rubies? No, it's nickel. That's a bugger. I thought I was going to find some rubies. Brenton will know that for the last few days I've been hunting down rubies. Because we ran out replacing Sea Slug the second. And I just can barely find any. Yeah, I can't see any.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
Unfortunately, knowing Frontier, they'll 100% put the missing species in DLC. Yeah, I mean, that would be a good way of earning money for them, I suppose. I've said this before, but there's got to be an internal statistic that shows which dinosaurs are used the most. Just cut the ones that are least used. Well, the thing about that is, I think it's very dependent on what part of the community you're on. Because if you just like the films, or if you're like big on the new films, then things like Mosasaurus and Indominus Rex and Indoraptor and the hybrids and stuff are most used. Whereas if you're someone who just builds really nice parks, you tend to have more of a... You try to use many different species. And I think, unfortunately, the number of people that kind of just build parks with the same animals over and over again outweigh... I'm running over all these fish. Outweigh the number of people that build parks like me and Evo do, so... Okay, I think... Shouldn't there be a way up? Because this is a dead end, isn't it? Yeah. It is a dead end. Ah, I see. We shall reverse our way back out of the cave system. I've seen some Planet Coaster fans on Reddit being down to rebuy Planet Coaster 1 stuff. I mean, on the one hand, if that stuff has been, you know, altered in some way or made better, then yeah, I'm all for rebuying it. Like, I really wouldn't have minded the hybrid pack if the other hybrids had been cleaned up. You know, if the Spinoraptor was a bit more Spinosaurus than Raptor and had more work put into its skins, if the Stegoceratops had been updated in looks and had, you know, the Nasutoceratops variant, I wouldn't have minded. But it's the fact that we paid for a whole DLC, which we had already paid for, and the only animal that really saw any change was the Ankylodocus. So I'm like, what exactly did you think that was worth, you know, what was worth paying for? Right, I'm not going to go back via the Grand Reef. I'm going to go back via one of the other routes, so I think it will be quicker. Okay, so if we go That's the... Okay, so the Great Reef is down here, right? Yeah. So that must be... So this chamber here must be where the Ghost Leviathan is. So if we go... this way, up here, so slightly to the left and up. Because that's the Grand Leviathan cave that way, isn't it? Because I came from that direction. Yeah, so I need to turn more to the left. That way? Doesn't make sense for it to be that way, surely. Oh no, it is that way. Okay. Slowly but surely. You know, if we're talking about mods and stuff, Jurassic World Evolution 2, I would love someone to mod some of the Subnautica creatures into the lagoons. Those would be pretty cool to have. Oh, hello, your average Sonic. How are you doing? Now, somewhere above us... Oh, we have to go a lot further along. Okay.
The head standard.
Getting the kyanite back is the only priority. Even if they totally redesign the hybrids to sell them again, I wouldn't still agree with such scummy practice. Yeah, it's a scummy practice either way, but there are certainly ways of, you know, mitigating the scumminess of it, and actually doing work to make them worth buying again is one way. I really doubt modular building will come. I know that's one feature that people keep requesting as well. I seriously doubt it's going to be a thing. One of the few advantages the game has is the non-modular building. I know it hurts, I know it hurts. I was looking for sulfur. Doesn't look like there's any other brine, so it must have been only that pool where sulfur could have been. Okie dokie, just thought I would check.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
You can't see. Modular building isn't necessary, no, and you know, it's one of the few good things about the game is being able to so quickly construct. When are we going back to realistic park? Possibly Sunday? Possibly. It depends, because like I say, one of the problems with it is that building realistically is kind of time consuming and doesn't result in very interesting streams, at least not that one I did the other day. Oh, there's a... Is that a fully grown one? Or is that another juvenile here? Well, I don't know, it's just disappeared off into the soil, but I'm gonna take this opportunity to run past it. I will check the Discord server after my stream, Berenson. Actually, I'll check it now. Hang on. Oh yeah, so I know that there was already like the Reaper there. But I meant like the other smaller animals, like the rays and stuff. I think we should start seeing blood kelp shortly. Yeah, modular building takes a very long time, especially if the controls are not done very well. This doesn't look like it's going into blood kelp. This looks like it's just... Oh. Where the heck are we? Oh, we're at the... Oh, so this comes out of the Koosh zone. Right next to the mountains. Righto. Let's make our way back.
Seek fluid intake immediately.
Oh, okay. Seek fluid intake immediately.
Vital signs stabilizing.
It's alright, he was just giving me a little nudge to make sure I left. Chicken nugs. Gotta love some chicken nuggets. But yeah, realistic park might be on Sunday. And I'll see if I can get a few more bits and bobs on it done. I have like almost completely rebuilt part of an area, so hopefully it should go a bit quicker. If they added island generation, it'd probably just be you customizing a blank area on different maps. But yeah, that's something I don't understand. The island generator, like, it doesn't matter how good of an island generator it is, you won't ever end up with a map that's as good as something that someone's designed, which is a point I was trying to make in my hot take video about why I don't want island generation, or why I don't think we need bigger maps. You know, I would rather the maps were purposely designed by somebody with a brain who wanted the map to look a particular way. You know, I'd rather there was somebody with an artistic flair designing the maps. I don't want them to just be big for the sake of being big. I'd rather the maps were designed. And yeah, you can have both designed and big, which is great. But the island generating idea, like, it doesn't matter how good the generator is, you won't get something that's as good as something that's been designed. So why not just have better designed maps? I think a lot of people also, like, the only reason they want island generation is because JPOG had it. And I think there's a lot of nostalgia here, because JPOG's map generator wasn't fantastic. Same as Site B mode. People want Site B because JPOG had it, but Site B mode in JPOG was shit. Like, people don't want to accept that, but it was crap. And the island generator was bad. JPOG's island generator either built your islands as squares or circles, and you could either have a couple of rivers that would go through that were dead straight, or you'd have like some lumpy mountain somewhere. That's it. Now at the time, that was pretty decent for a park, you know, for a building game. That's not too bad. But for these days, if they were going to do like an island generator, I'd want to be able to put peaks in, everything from massive mountain peaks to valleys and waterfalls and proper rivers and lakes and terrain features that you just wouldn't get in a map generator, because then it would be too complicated.
Engine powering down.
I get that, Daniel, but again, you're saying you want to watch your dinosaurs fight in a natural environment. I would argue that's the fundamental problem with the game, is there is a disconnect between the people who see this as the dinosaur combat game and the people who see it as a park building game.
All systems online.
Now, I've seen a lot of people that say, oh, the only reason that I play Jurassic World is to watch the dinosaurs kill each other. And I'm like, then you're not really playing the game. You're just watching two animation rigs bump nasties. to coin a phrase. I want to make sure there is a kyanite storage. Titanium ×2 and manganite. This is kyanite. Kyanite. It's kyanite, isn't it? There we go. I had a bad. That was bad. That was bad. It's not the right blue. Kyanite is more of a that sort of blue. Excellent. Now we should be able to just dump everything in the auto sorter. That's strange. This has not detected my Seamoth is docked again. We actually got quite a lot of kyanite from that. It'll be Undertale's 9-year anniversary. Wow. That's certainly pretty impressive. Anyway, yes, welcome back to British territory.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
Something I am concerned about is we've got a lot of raw materials currently in Sea Slug the Third and that Cyclops. Like, if any of these get blown up, getting to the active lava zone and everything, it's going to be such a loss of resources. It's going to be really painful.
All systems online.
Right. So the next Cyclops step thing. Cyclops depth module Mark 3. Plastil and kyanite ×3. That's not too difficult. Lithium and kyanite times 3. We have 35 kyanite. That's not a bad... Actually, we've got 31 kyanite. That's not a bad result from that relatively short trip. Oh yeah, true. You can get some stuff back from the Cyclops after it blows up. I forgot about that. Still, it would be painful to lose either it or the sea slug. See you, Smaug. Enjoy watching Star Wars. Crush depth now 1,700 meters. Oh, it's the same thing for the Seamoth. Plasteel and kyanite times 3. Okay. One titanium ingot, 3 lumps of kyanite, 2 lumps of lithium. We are starting to reach the end game now. Getting the Cyclops and the Seamoth to go down that deep is basically like the beginning of the end game, I think. Oh, Seamoth is down there, isn't it? Crush depth of the Seamoth is now 1,700 meters. Right, so I now just want to look and see what else the kyanite lets us do. Ah, we can do engine efficiency module 2 now. So that was 1 lump of kyanite and 2 manganite, I think it was. Is it legal for you guys to help me do maths because you need help? What's the maths problem you need help with? Can't get that one because I've run out of ion cubes. Engine efficiency now 450%. I think we can also now get the thermal reactor module. There's a wiring kit to... okay. Two to the power of -4
Welcome aboard, Captain.
over... What? That's a lot harder than anything I was ever... Oh, hello, mathematician.
Yes, I heard confusion about maths.
Average Sonic was confused about this. 2 to the power of 4 over...
2 to the power of -4.
The fact that that love heart is there for the YouTube is in over 8 equals what fraction?
So basically that's 2 to the power of -1/2. Right? Or is that 2 to the power of -4 over 8?
I'm assuming it's written -4, not 4. Yeah, so 2 to the power of -4 over 8.
So anything to the power of negative is a fraction. So that is 2 to the power of
Seek fluid intake.
1/2 quarter 8, 16th over 8, so it's a 16th over, it's 1/16 over 1/8. Which is saying 1/16 divided by 8, which is 16 divided times by 8 over 1.
Vital signs stabilizing.
1/2.
Don't ask me.
I think it's 1/2, but that's me being very sick and doing this very quickly.
There you go. There's my mathematician suggestion. It's 1/2. I don't know if he's right or wrong because that math sum is a lot hard. Well, I could probably do it when I was younger, but I've never ever had to encounter a problem like that in real life, so naturally I've forgotten.
1/2 is what I said, but don't take my word for it. I am very sick.
Yeah, he is very ill at the moment. So he said 1/2 is what Dane said. Polyaniline. Let's see if I can remember polyaniline without having to look it up. Polyaniline is hydrochloric acid. Here's one I made earlier. And gold, I believe. Look at that. Polyaniline. There we go. Right. That should allow us to make the Cyclops thermal reactor module that will recharge the batteries
All systems online.
while we're in the lava zone. It may have to go in here. Something has broken. It seems like one of my mods may have broken. What is this? This nun. These are all working. Sonar, shields, docking, energy efficiency, auto defense.
I made a mistake, it's 1/128.
It's 1/128.
Don't judge me, I flipped something in my head, I did exponents instead.
No worries, we aren't judging you. I think that was the thermal reactor, the nuclear reactor thing that was empty. Yeah. Still, I wonder why that didn't... That has glitched.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
There you go, now it's detected it properly. That was strange. Something definitely glitched out there.
All systems online.
Right, let's see if there's anything else for the kyanite. Depth module we've already done. Don't really need bigger storage. It's kind of a waste. Shit, I better just quickly eat some like lantern fruit or something. I was never very good at maths either when I was at school.
Vital signs stabilizing.
I just didn't kind of like how rigid it was. I don't want to go explaining maths. No. The nuclear reactor module is available. Yeah, like... It was still there, right? Yeah, so I wonder why it registered as... suddenly, unknown. It must have glitched. Yeah, I think we are fully fueled and ready to go, pretty much. Right. For the last time, leaving the base. Well, I say last time. I think we're going to have to come back a few times for a few other bits, but this should be... the last sort of exploration-based element.
Then it's standard.
Since from here we'll be able to get into the active lava zone, and yeah, we will have explored the whole map by then. I am going to return to the active lava zone via the way we came. Or at least hopefully will. Anyway, map. So we want to go to that there. This problem just became a crowd of problems for everyone. Yeah, whenever I need to do maths, I just leave it to Dane, because Dane is the mathematician here. Okay, if I now turn more to the right... Still heading the right way. We need to go a little bit to the left. There is the bulb zone down there. Yep, we are heading in the right direction. I love it, Dane confusing everybody in the chat. Taking a little bit of damage.
Warning, creature attack.
Ah, there is the access. Smaug, don't spam, please. Isn't there a way of, like, getting to the lava zone through here? There's a down tunnel, isn't there? Yeah, there.
Warning, external hull damage detected.
Somewhere down here should be. There it is. But this all looks very active for a lava zone. Oh, hello.
Ahead slow.
Now, if I remember correctly, where we have to get to is dead in the center.
Warning,
Ooh.
external hull damage detected.
There's the big boy. Oh! I think he's firing lava at me. Oh, that probably did nothing but piss it off. Somewhere around this. Somewhere around this mountain should be access into the mountain.
Warning, fire detected. Fire neutralization system active.
Bloody lava lizards.
Hull damage detected. Fire extinguished. Air scrubbers initiated.
This is probably dangerous. But I don't want to lose the Cyclops.
Welcome aboard.
You're surprisingly calm despite the rave music. I mean, no need to panic in a dangerous situation. Where is the entrance? Ah. Aha. That looks like an entrance. Although I think it may be a tad small for the old Cyclops. Will the Cyclops be safe out here?
Engine powering down.
Do you think it's going to be safe down here?
Detect an alien materials and a massive energy signature. Reading originates within the natural structure at the center of this chamber.
You're going to take those 2 tablets because I think we might need them.
All systems online.
Oh my. Hello. Ah! Wait. That's my Cyclops. Oh, did that damage it? I'm going back in. Going back in. No, the fire did not damage the Cyclops.
All systems online.
Even so, I'm going to probably not want to hang around. Oh, crystalline sulfur. See, with having the sea moth, it adds a whole new sort of feel to exploring these areas. Do I go up? No, I can't go up. I must have to go down. Ah. The energy production facility. See, there's nothing cool like this in fucking Below Zero. Where's the... Ah, there's the way in. Oh, it is a force field. Ah. There we go. Ow! I don't remember them being hostile. Eek. The blue tablet.
New blueprint acquired.
Ah.
Come here to me.
This is why the prawn suit's required. Is that all that's... Hang on a minute, what? Ah.
Integrating new PDA data.
The alien thermal plant.
Integrating new PDA data. Primary alien facility location updated. Volcanic area connected to this cave system at depth 1.4 kilometers. Battery intake rested. Integrating new PDA data. Integrating new PDA data. Synthesizing ion. Powered blueprints from alien data. Blueprints stored to databank.
Don't we have to turn this off? Oh no, you just disable the gun once you're cured, don't you? You can't disable the power for the gun from there. But I am gutted that we can't do anything about this big ion cube node. It's like it's right there. I may have to install the laser cutter can mine from nodes mod. Ah, there are 2 ways in. Right, well, next time then, in the next stream, we'll be all about getting to that other alien facility. I don't want to save here. I want to save once I'm like back on the Cyclops. So let's get back there quickly. It was a very strange stream. You guys in chat were certainly being strange.
Seek fluid intake.
Yeah. Oh, that's the wrong way. This way. Back home, safe and sound.
Captain, all systems online.
And with no damage to the Cyclops either. Which is good. Just gonna quickly eat something so I don't have to deal with that next
Vital
time.
signs stabilizing.
Lovely. Right, well I'm gonna save here. Yeah, next time we play Subnautica, we'll be getting down to that final facility and going to meet Sea Emperor. And yeah, finishing off the story. So I'm looking forward to that. Thank you everyone for tuning in tonight. And like I say, on Sunday we'll be returning Jurassic World Evolution. If I'm well enough, because I might be too ill. If we're not going to stream, I will let you guys know. But yeah, thank you everyone for tuning in tonight. And wherever you are, enjoy the rest of your Fridays. Stay safe and good night.